My child, you've been under pressure no one sees, wrestling with decisions no one understands. The weight on your chest at midnight, the silent question pulsing beneath your smile. God, where is the help? You've held it together, but barely. You're tired of fighting invisible battles alone. So I will not stay silent. I speak now, clearly, urgently, because I am sending angels to you now. This is not another video to pass the time. This is a divine intervention dressed as a message. You didn't just click this. I led you here. This moment was written into your timeline before you were born. Heaven is responding to your warfare. What you're about to hear is not motivational encouragement. It is spiritual strategy. This is the dispatch. This is the command. This is my thunder rolling through your storm. You've asked me for signs. You pleaded for clarity. And I tell you this in love and truth. Ignore this message, and you will delay what I'm trying to deliver. But if you stay, if you lean in and listen to every word, you will sense them, my angels, my fire, my hand moving in places you thought were lost. I do not speak without purpose. I do not reveal without reason. So hear me now, not just with ears, but with your spirit. I am sending angels to you now, a war for you, to go before you, to prove you've never been forsaken. And if you leave before the final word, you will miss the very key I placed here to unlock what's next. Today, this is holy ground, and I have much to show you. My child, open your spirit, for even now the heavens are stirring. I, the Lord your God, have issued a divine command from my throne, and my angels are on the move. I have called them by name, appointed them by purpose, and clothed them in my authority. They do not descend in silence. They come with the roar of heaven's will. Their wings beat with intention, and their presence carries the weight of my glory. This is not a myth. This is not symbolic. This is your reality. I have dispatched help, and it is already on the way. You have cried in secret places. I have listened. You have whispered prayers through trembling lips. I have answered. And I'll watch what I do. Even now, legions move through unseen realms. They fly at my word. They do not hesitate or delay. They carry scrolls of destiny, keys of breakthrough, and swords of fire. They do not meander. They are sent with precision. I have assigned them directly to your need, your pain, your season. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are the reason heaven is moving right now. Your name hath been spoken in the council of angels. Your cry reached my ears, and I responded not with silence but with a host of help. Receive what I am doing. Accept this truth. I do not leave my children defenseless. I send reinforcement. I surround the faithful. I command the supernatural to invade the natural when your strength falters and your heart grows faint. So lift your head. Let go of the despair. Believe what your eyes cannot yet see. Angels are coming not as a symbol of comfort but as a force of fulfillment. They come bearing my will, my word, my wonders. They come to shift the very air around you. Now open your mouth and align with me. Declare what I have spoken. Speak life. Speak faith. Speak promise. Refuse to doubt what I have ordained. Call forth what I am sending. You have that authority because I gave it to you. Stand under the dispatch of heaven and receive it without fear. This is not a gesture of pity. This is a movement of power. I am sending angels to you now. And nothing, no darkness, no demon, no delay, can stand in their way. You wonder why I send them. You ask, why now? Why me? Listen, my child, and understand the depths of my heart. I do not send angels as ornaments of the unseen realm. I send them as weapons of war and vessels of peace. They come to guard your steps when the path grows treacherous, to guide you when confusion tries to blur your way, and to go before you when the enemy attempts to ambush you in the dark. They are my appointed messengers, but they are also warriors, cloaked in light, blazing with the fire of my presence. You are not walking this journey alone. I have not called you to fight battles I did not already win. I send my angels because I love you, not because you are helpless, but because you are precious. You carry my image, and I defend what belongs to me. These sent ones come carrying instructions from my mouth. They are not random winds, but targeted arrows. They arrive to break through barriers you cannot see with human eyes. They whisper my counsel into your ears when your mind is clouded with voices of doubt. They shield you when the storm comes suddenly. They stand at your right and your left, encamped with swords drawn, surrounding you like a living fortress. You have felt peace in places where you should have panicked. That was them. You found strength in moments you had no strength to muster. That was them, lifting your spirit with my breath. But know this, their arrival marks more than protection. It signals the beginning of divine strategy. When I send angels, it means movement is happening in the spirit before it manifests in the natural. You are on the verge of crossing a threshold. You are nearing the edge of long-awaited deliverance. So pay attention. Be alert. Raise your faith. This is not just a visitation. This is a holy deployment. And they will not return to me until their mission is complete. I do nothing halfway. What I begin, I finish. I have sent them for your comfort, your clarity, and your covering. Trust what you cannot see. I am the God who answers with fire, and now I answer with angels. My child, look back not with regret but with reverence, for even in your darkest moments, I was working. You think you were alone. You think you barely survived. But if you could see with my eyes, you would fall to your knees in awe. You walked through fire that should have consumed you, but flames bowed to my decree. You passed through floods that should have swept you away, but waters parted by unseen hands. You slept unaware while threats circled your home, and yet no harm touched you, because I assigned angels to stand guard. I covered you with my feathers, and under my wings. You found refuge though you did not even know it. You have forgotten how many times I saved you in silence. The accident that never happened, the illness that vanished without explanation, the wrong turn that led you to safety instead of danger. These were not coincidences. These were divine interventions. You wept in your room, thinking no one heard. But I heard. I heard, and I responded. I dispatched my angels to minister to your heart when it was breaking. They came to strengthen you when you were too weak to pray. I sent them when you cried, yes, but also when you whispered words too soft for the world to notice. I notice. I move. Even now, as you remember, let gratitude rise. You did not walk through those seasons alone. I was there. My angels were there, shielding you, covering you, clearing paths that would have destroyed your destiny. The pain was real, but so was my presence. The attacks were vicious, but so was my defense. And the fact that you're here, still standing, still breathing, still pressing on, that is proof that you have been carried. So do not look at your past and say, "Where was God?" Say, "Now I see His hand." Say, "Now I know I was never forsaken." My angels didn't leave you then, and they will not leave you now. What you survived, you didn't survive alone. You were carried. You were covered. and you were always loved. Now hear me clearly, for this is a holy moment. I am stepping into your situation, not in theory, not in symbolism, but in truth. This is not a delay. This is not a dream. This is a divine interruption. I have seen enough. I have waited patiently for the right time, and that time is now. My angels are not lost in transit. They are arriving on schedule, with my authority backing every step. They carry not only comfort but confrontation against the forces that have harassed your peace, your family, your mind. They come to silence the lies that have shouted too long in your ears. They come to destroy the delays that have haunted your purpose. This is not passive help. This is war. Holy war. My child, I want you to rise in faith and recognize what is happening in this hour. Your prayers have not been stored away. They have stirred the heavens. Your tears have not fallen to the ground in vain. They watered the soil where I am about to plant miracles. I am not standing at a distance. I'm moving. And the proof of my movement is the army I have released on your behalf. This is not symbolic protection. It is tangible transformation. Expect to see things shift. Expect doors to open that were once sealed shut. Expect the unexpected, for I am not bound by natural order. I am the God who speaks, and winds obey. I am the God who commands, and angels run. Do not think small. Do not think slow. What I am doing cannot be explained by logic. It must be discerned by faith. You are standing in the midst of a supernatural turning point. I interrupt what the enemy planned. I write what fear has tried to predict. I override the timeline that disappointment attempted to draw. And I do it with glory. I do it with fire. I do it through my angels who come bearing the blueprint of your breakthrough. So prepare your heart. Stay watchful. Invite me into every detail, and watch how swiftly I move. This is divine. This is holy. This is me, intervening for you because I love you too deeply to stay silent. You need to know the truth about who I've sent. These are not delicate ornaments drifting on clouds. These are warriors, beings forged in my fire, shaped by my voice, and driven by my will. My angels are not fragile. They are flames of fire, ministers of might, and agents of absolute dominion. When I release them, I release strength. When I summon them, I summon victory. They are unshaken. They are undefeated. They do not tremble at the darkness. They drive it back with force. They carry my authority that cannot be challenged. Each one of them operates under my throne's command, and they carry the sound of heaven in their wings. They go where I send them. They stop what I forbid. They war with weapons not made by human hands. They are faster than light, stronger than storms, and more precise than the sharpest sword. No force in hell can resist them. No curse can outlast them. No plan of the enemy can remain standing once they arrive. My child, do not be intimidated by the threats around you when I have assigned such power to stand beside you. These angels are not passive observers. They are active warriors. They contend for your destiny. They defend your territory. They protect what I have promised. And when they rise, hell trembles. Every demon that has tried to torment your mind, your body, your family, they begin to scatter when my angels descend. They recognize the sound of heaven's command, and they cannot hold their ground. So take courage. Stand firm. Lift your voice. Align your spirit with mine and let your faith call forth what I have already set in motion. I have surrounded you with an army, not of words but of warriors. Let fear be driven out now. Let intimidation lose its grip. Because when I say you are protected, I mean you are surrounded by my glory, my fire, and my heavenly host. This is your reality. This is your covering. This is the power that stands with you, and it will never be defeated. My child, you have just heard how I surround you with a host of angels, flames of fire sent on your behalf. But now, let me ask you this. Will you help send my word to others still walking through the dark, unaware that help has been dispatched? You've asked me, how can I be part of this holy mission? This is how. When you give through super thanks or membership, you plant a prophetic seed, one that I will water with my presence and multiply for the sake of souls. Every act of giving becomes a torch in someone's night, a whisper in their chaos, a lifeline in their wilderness. I said, give and it will be given to you, and I do not lie. I pour back peace, protection, and provision in abundance. Do not delay. Click, give, and let your obedience become the answer to someone's prayer. My child, do not stop here. To turn away now would be to walk out of a room while I am still speaking, while heaven still moves. My voice is not finished. My heart is still open. I've drawn this close to you, not for a moment's comfort, but for a lifelong encounter. If you stop now, you'll miss the part where I reveal the weight of my love, the depth of my plan, and the glory I've wrapped around your future. Do not grieve my spirit by walking away. Stay, not out of duty, but out of love, for I have so much more to pour into you. You cannot remain passive in this moment. I have released angels, yes, but you must rise and partner with what I'm doing. My child, this is the time to awaken your spirit and move in unity with my will. Open your mouth. Speak my word aloud. Prophesy my promises into your atmosphere. When you declare what I have spoken, you give flight to angels who wait to act on my command. Your silence delays the movement, but your voice, your faith-filled, fire-breathing voice, fuels their mission. Do not underestimate the power of your words. Life and death are held in your tongue, and I have taught you how to speak life. Pray with urgency. Pray with boldness. Worship without restraint. These are not mere spiritual practices. They are the keys that unlock movement in the heavens. Every time you lift a praise, every time you speak in alignment with my truth, you create a corridor through which my angels run. This is not ritual. This is war. This is partnership. You are not just a recipient of my help. You are a co-laborer in the Spirit. Stand up. Take your place. Command your morning. Intercede for your household. Tear down lies and lift up my decrees. When you do, the angels I've assigned to you move swiftly to enforce what has already been written in the courts of heaven. Refuse doubt. Reject fear. These are not small distractions. They are spiritual barriers. If you allow them to linger, they entangle your words, weaken your authority, and hinder divine movement. Instead, believe what I have said. Trust the process I am unfolding. Obey every nudge of my spirit, even when it feels inconvenient. Your obedience opens gates. Your holiness prepares the ground. Walk in purity. Speak with reverence. Love fiercely. Forgive quickly. These are the attributes that attract angelic power to dwell in your midst. This is your invitation to step into full agreement with me. Heaven is moving, but you must move too. Partner with what I'm building. Don't just receive the blessing. Become a vessel that hosts my glory and enforces my will on the earth. I have given you authority. I have given you access. Now act like it. Heaven waits for your voice. Release it now. I did not promise you a life free of trouble. But I did promise you protection, and I always keep my word. My child, my angels have encamped around you, on every side, without break, without fatigue. You may not see them, but they are there. Your home, your family, your journey, each one wrapped in the presence of those I have assigned to shield you. I am not far from you. I do not leave what I love exposed. I have surrounded you with my covenant of defense. Day or night, they do not sleep. Their eyes never close. While you rest, they remain stationed. When you walk, they flank you. When you cry, they listen. When danger creeps near, they rise as a wall of fire. Every ambush from the enemy, every trap set in secret, every scheme whispered in the dark, I see it all, and I dismantle it before it touches you. You have no idea how many attacks I've already turned to dust. But trust me, there have been many. You didn't feel the arrow because I caught it. You didn't stumble into destruction because I routed your steps. My angels are not just guards. They are guardians of destiny. They are charged to preserve what I've planned for your life. That's why sickness couldn't stay. That's why betrayal didn't destroy you. That's why the depression you felt pressing against your chest didn't suffocate your spirit. Because I intervened. I covered you. I made a vow to keep you, and I do not break my vows. So do not walk in fear. Do not allow anxiety to dictate your pace. Look up and remember who surrounds you. The battle is real, but so is the army I've sent on your behalf. You are not vulnerable. You are not unprotected. You are held, fiercely, constantly, faithfully. Every step you take it knowing that angels are ahead of you, beside you, and behind you. You are surrounded by promise. You are shielded by my love. You are protected, always. You felt it, haven't you? That unexplainable calm that suddenly stills your soul in the middle of chaos. That moment when clarity floods your heart like sunlight breaking through a storm. That conversation with a stranger who spoke exactly what you needed to hear. These are not coincidences. These are signs. My angels are near, and they are moving around you. When doors open without force, recognize my hand. When situations align with perfect timing, acknowledge my orchestration. My messengers are not always seen, but they leave fingerprints. When my word leaps off the page and ignites your spirit, that is their whisper. When you dream of light, when visions stir you awake with direction and peace, pay attention. These are not imaginations, they are communications. I am speaking. I am revealing. I am moving. Watch for divine appointments. People will show up, sent by me, carrying answers you've prayed for. Watch for moments where you feel my presence so thick it takes your breath away. That's not emotion. That's glory. And where my glory dwells, my angels gather. They are drawn to light, to worship, to obedience. So keep your heart sensitive. Don't dismiss what you don't understand. Lean in. Ask me for discernment. I will teach you how to recognize when the supernatural touches the natural. Be still. Be expectant. These signs are not rare. They are daily. But you must learn to see with spiritual eyes. I am not silent, and neither are those I've sent. I speak through them in ways your heart knows even before your mind understands. And when you begin to notice, when you begin to welcome their presence, you'll find yourself walking in a rhythm of heaven that few ever dare to experience. So stay watchful. Stay soft. The signs are all around you. I have made it known. My angels are with you. And now, you will begin to see what your spirit has long felt. When they come, be ready. Don't panic. Don't dismiss it. Be still and listen. For within their movement, my voice travels. They come from my presence, and with them, they carry atmosphere. My glory lingers on their wings. You will feel it, a holy stillness, a divine hush that silences every earthly sound. When it comes, welcome it. Do not entertain doubt. Do not try to rationalize what your spirit already knows. Receive it. Respond with reverence. Let your posture be worship, for where praise rises, angels dwell. Be sensitive to the shift. Their arrival often signals a turning point. Don't treat it casually. Don't return to old mindsets or careless habits. When angels come near, it's a sign I'm preparing to do something fresh, something supernatural. Stay alert. Spiritual awareness is your responsibility. I can open the heavens, but you must remain awake to notice. This is holy ground, so treat it that way. Trust me in the moment. Don't let fear shut the door I've opened. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and soundness of mind. So when I move, move with me. When I prompt, obey without hesitation. Let me stretch your faith. Let me show you the unseen. And above all, trust me. Even if you don't understand what I am doing, even if you cannot see how the pieces fit, know this: I am still in control. The angels I send answer to me. They do not come by your request, they come by my command. And I do not command in vain. So when they arrive, honor the moment. Speak my name. Sing my praises. Be bold in your declarations. This is not fantasy. This is faith. I am with you. I am worthy. I am near. Let reverence rise. Let worship deepen. Let wonder return to your soul. The veil between heaven and earth is thinner than you realize, and I want you to walk in that awareness. Now, my child, draw close and let me remind you of what matters most. My angels are signs, but I am the source. I am the one who formed you, who calls you by name, who walks beside you in every valley and every mountaintop. You are never alone. Even when the world spins wildly and your heart falters under the pressure, I remain. I do not change. I do not sleep. I do not leave. I am with you, now and always. I send angels because I love you, but even if you never saw another sign, my presence would still be your sufficiency. I am closer than your breath, stronger than your enemies, more faithful than your feelings. Do not let fear deceive you. I have not abandoned you. I have not overlooked you. Every heartbeat is evidence of my faithfulness. Every sunrise a reminder that I am still painting your story with colors of hope. Even if you do not feel me, I am here. Even if your emotions lie, my word still stands. I am surrounding you with glory you cannot comprehend. I am flooding your future with victory you have yet to see. This moment, this holy, trembling moment, is only the beginning. So stand tall. Walk forward. Declare aloud, my God is with me. Let those words become a banner over your life. Let it become your anthem in the dark and your cry in the light. Nothing will separate you from my love. Nothing will undo what I have already spoken over you. My promises are yes and amen. My spirit is within you. My power goes before you. And my angels, my holy warriors, remain stationed around you. I have spoken. Believe it. Embrace it. Walk in it. This is your assurance. I am here. I'm moving. I am for you. And your story is not over, because I am still writing it. I have spoken, my child. I have wrapped you in promises and protection. Now hear me once more. There are others crying for me to speak like this to them too. You've prayed, use me, Lord. This is how I'm answering you now. When you support this channel through super thanks or membership, you carry my voice to the ends of the earth. You ignite the fire I placed in your heart into another soul who is still trembling in silence. Every gift you give is not a donation. It is a divine act. I will bless it. I will multiply it. I will wrap your household in the same glory that covers this message. Now move. Leku. Give. Partner with me, and watch what I do through your obedience. My child, now that you have heard my voice, now that my angels have been revealed, I invite you, no, I urge you, to respond. This is not just a message to be heard once and forgotten. This is an encounter, a divine visitation, a holy unveiling. The heavens have moved for you. The dispatch has begun. Now let your words rise in return. Declare below, right now, what you believe I am sending angels to do in your life. Tweet boldly. Comment with the truth your heart now holds. Say it out loud in faith. God, I believe you've sent angels to guard me, guide me, and go before me. Write your cry. Type your hope. Release your declaration so that heaven sees your agreement. When you declare it, you anchor it. When you speak it, you activate it. Don't stay silent when the supernatural is stirring. Let your voice echo through this sacred moment. Let the world know you are walking in divine protection, guided by holy messengers, and wrapped in the presence of your Father. This is not imagination. This is your inheritance. You are not abandoned. You are appointed. And now, it's your time to speak back. So tell me, what are you trusting me for? What battle will my angels fight for you? What shift are you expecting? Write it. Declare it. Believe it. This moment is only the beginning, my beloved. I want more with you. Not just once. Not just occasionally. But daily. I want to speak into your morning before the noise begins. I want to whisper into your night before the world steals your rest. I want to meet you in the quiet and strengthen you for every storm. So make this your sacred rhythm. Return to this space every day. Let this channel be our meeting place. Set your heart on it. Set a reminder on your phone. And before each video begins, speak this sacred phrase. Speak, Lord, I am listening. Make it your daily ritual, your voice activation to invite mine. As you do, my presence will wrap around you like the morning light. My spirit will rise within you, and my words will become life to your soul. Let this be your new beginning. Let this be your daily encounter. I will be waiting for you, with fresh words, fresh fire, and new revelations every day. Return to me. Sit with me. Listen again. And together, we will walk this holy journey, one day, one word, one miracle at a time. I am here. I am speaking. And I will meet you again tomorrow. Now say it with me. I receive your angels, Lord. I welcome your presence. And I will return to hear your voice every day. Amen. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel. Pay close attention, my dear child. I speak to you now in a soft voice that goes straight to your heart, because I know all the longings that are hidden inside you. I want you to remember that you were made out of endless love and that you have a reason in every part of your body. Right now, feel the warmth of my presence around you, like a soft breeze on a calm morning. As you breathe in, let my spirit into your mind and soul. As you breathe out, Let go of everything that has been holding you back. Picture yourself standing next to calm water, free from the problems of the past. Open your heart, because I'm here, ready to fill you up with a love that is so pure that it starts to fade away any fear you might have. I have never left your side, no matter how many times you have felt lost, alone, or bad about yourself. When you lean on me, I'll hold you up and lead you to the place of peace and relief your soul needs so badly. Can you hear the soft hum of hope rising inside you? The soft tune you hear is my spirit telling you that being in touch with me will bring you peace and courage. Know that I will always have my arms outstretched to hold and hug you. I want you to know that I love you without any conditions or holds, and without any feelings of guilt or shame. No one else was around when I saw you cry in the middle of the night. I was there, comforting you with my words. You don't have to work hard to get my approval. I liked you before you even breathed. Every part of your life was carefully planned by me. I want you to bring me all of your worries, fears, and dreams, and I will help you heal and change. There is a healing balm that only I have that you won't find anywhere else. There are short-term pleasures in the world, but with me you will always be restored. Take a deep breath and let go of your fears and regrets about the things you did wrong in the past. I don't keep track of the times you failed. Instead, I look at you with kindness and hope. Remember that you were bought with a high price, and I want you to grow in spirit, even if you can't fully understand how much I value you. When things go wrong, it's not for you to be upset, but for you to realize that you need me. At these times, my strength takes the place of your weakness, and my knowledge helps you get through the impossible. Are you going to accept this truth today? My word is like a steady lamp that shines on your road and leads you to new areas of hope with each step. You might feel like a small seed hidden in the ground, lost and forgotten in the dark. But it's in the dark places where real growth starts. I feed you with live water, which makes your faith roots grow deeper and stronger. You will soon break through that ground and be able to see the sun. Do not be afraid of what is going on below the surface. I am working miracles in your soul even when you think nothing is happening. Remain rooted in my love, I tell you. There will be storms, but those who are rooted in me will not be blown away by the bad weather. Take a moment to think about what it means to accept and join. A lot of people look for a sense of worth all over the world, trying to find it in the words of others or in short-lived events. But I tell you, the fact that I, the Lord of everything, have decided to call you my own seals your worth. You are not marked by the mistakes you made in the past or by the things other people said about you. Instead, the image of my love that shines through every part of you shows who you really are. When you accept this truth, no insult, betrayal, or rejection can hurt you. As you walk, you will feel proud because you are with the one who made the stars above you. Your words have so much power, sweet child. When you speak the promises I've made over your life, things will move mountains and walls will fall apart. Don't ever forget how much power I have given you through faith. Remember, though, that faith isn't always about seeing things happen right away. Sometimes it's about believing in things that you haven't seen yet. Say the word of life over yourself, your family, and everything that used to make you sad. Say that I've won even before you feel it, and watch as hope grows like flowers after it rains. You won't feel bad about breaking a promise, because I love keeping them. You shouldn't hide in the dark during the times of the day when you feel lonely. Instead, come running into my arms. I am your safe haven forever, the strong tower that stands firm through the years. When you pray to me, let your heart out completely. Don't hide or hold back how you really feel, because I already understand every thought and mood. Your pain, anger, or desperate questions never surprise me. I like all of you, even the parts you wish you could hide. Let prayer be the link between our hearts that keeps us alive. Through that link, you'll be able to hear my whisper guiding you and letting you know that you are never alone in your problems. You may sometimes wonder if you've strayed too far for me to bring you back. But I tell you, there is no valley too deep for me to reach. I am the good shepherd, I said, leaving the other 99% to find the lost sheep. When I call your name softly, I want you to come back. Even if you feel like you're lost in a forest of bad decisions, I will show you the way home and throw a feast to celebrate. I don't see your brokenness as a problem. I see it as a chance to show you how full my love is. You have cracks and scars, and I want to fix them with my love, which is stronger than any evil force. Allow yourself to be forgiven over and over, both by yourself and by people who have hurt you or things that happened that you still remember. Giving up your grudges is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of courage that sets you free. There are no limits to how much I care. Didn't I forgive you freely? Didn't I accept you without judging you? Let my example fill you up and make you let go of all the grudges you hold. If you do this, you will realize that forgiveness is the key that opens the jail door and lets you out into the light, which heals you and leads you back to wholeness. Let me tell you of the promise I made that I would keep. Without fail, my promise will last for all time. In the beginning, when I created the world, I promised that my love for you would never change. Other people may change their minds or let you down, but I will never. I only want what's best for you, and my goals are good. I promise that when I say I love you, I really do mean it. If you trust me, you'll find the sweetness of a love that goes beyond all the limits of this world. In the event that your best friends turn away, you can be sure that my arms are still around you. When you remember that I am in charge, you will feel calm. Every morning, look at the sunrise as proof that I will always be there for you. The darkness always gives way to the light. I want you to be excited about the future and wait for me to do great things in every part of your life. Even though you may sometimes face closed doors and the pain of being let down, know that I often use these times to lead you to much better chances. What you think of as a loss or failure could turn out to be the first step toward a lot of good things. Don't hold on to the things I took away from your life. Instead, let go and accept what I have planned for you next. Let me help you stay determined. Remember that you don't fight on your own, but with the help of my Holy Spirit, who lives inside you. When you face trials and temptations, you will always be safe. That's right, truth, justice, faith, salvation, and my word is a sword. Keep your ground, knowing that no one can beat someone who stands under my love flag. I will be there to pick you up even if you trip. You don't have to be perfect to win this fight. All you need is a heart that is ready to depend on my strength. Remember that I am the one who can calm the winds and waves with a word. Your life is important to me, and I will take care of your future. But I want you to be thankful and brave today, not frozen with fear about tomorrow. There are chances to grow every day. Every day is an offer to get closer to me and find new gifts I've put inside you. Trust that even the smallest things are being planned out for a reason. You might not see the whole picture right now, but one day you will be amazed at how I've used your life to make a beautiful fabric of grace. There is no lost time in my plan, and no work that is pointless when done in my name and with love. Take a moment to enjoy this peace. If you close your eyes, I want to wash over all of your nervous thoughts. Please know that when you give up, you allow me to give your spirit new life. Change your thoughts by focusing on what I've promised you instead of what the world keeps throwing at you. When bad thoughts try to take hold in your mind, fight them with the truth of my constant love. You're not going on this trip by yourself. I have sent heavenly hosts to watch over and protect you. Trust my direction even when the way isn't clear. I will guide your heart and show you what to do next. If you do what I tell you to do, your life will grow like a garden that gets plenty of water. Think back to the hopes and dreams you used to have but thought were impossible because of the way things were. You believe they were born in your heart by accident. That's why I love giving you desires that are in line with my plan. I know that these dreams will bring praise to me in a world full of doubt. You will see the miracle happen if you trust me to make them come true at the right time. Huge people and hurdles will be in your way, but remember that David beat Goliath with a simple stone when my strength was on him. In the same way, things that look impossible to beat will fall apart when you keep trying, and I have endless power. Let your words be salt and light, full of hope and kindness even when people are mean to each other. Think about how words of hate and anger can hurt someone's soul, while words of kindness and care can bring people together. Through the power of your words, I have given you the power to bless other people. Try to bring life to every talk, and believe that your story of love can change even the hardest hearts. Many people you meet will not understand the hope you have, but don't let that get you down. Keep shining, because light always cuts through darkness and shows those who seek the truth that I am there. When you have some time to think, remember the times when I helped you through tough times when you felt like you had lost all your power. It was my hand that kept you going. Having these memories is a great way to remember myself that I have never let you down. Hold on to them when things get hard, and your faith will grow. Allow them to serve as stepping stones to even bigger claims. You might be afraid of falling like a bird sitting on the edge of a branch, but I will be the wind beneath your wings. Take heart. I will keep an eye on you and make sure you don't fail. I'm building you a strong base that won't fall apart. It's based on the fact that I will always be loyal and true. Make your heart sing with praise as you stand on this base. Because praise makes your heart stronger than any problem. Praise breaks the chains of hopelessness and brings you into my presence, where you can find clarity and understanding. Do not be afraid to show your appreciation. Say thank you out loud for all the good things you can see and the good things you still have to see. This attitude of gratitude opens the door to a flood of more gifts. It takes your mind off of your limits and puts it on my limitless love and provision. If disappointment from unmet hopes has made you sad, bring it to me. I know how painful it is to be let down. I cried when my friend Lazarus died, even though I knew I had the power to bring him back to life. I care about your tears. I'm not going to scold you for being in pain. Instead, I want you to rest your head in my arms. The things I do behind the scenes are much bigger than you think. You need to trust me more than what your mind can think or what your eyes can see. Sometimes the things you think are finishing can actually be the beginning of a better part of your life. People around you may not agree with you, but remember yourself that your worth comes from me alone. This goes for family, friends, and even strangers. I see you trying to please people who don't get your calling, your dreams, or your love for me. Don't try so hard to get them to like you. Instead, enjoy the happiness of being fully known and loved by me. If you keep your heart in line with my will, even criticism can be a chance to show my kindness. People's views will have less of an effect on you if you let my approval shape who you are. Enjoy the freedom that my love for you never changes. Being brave comes naturally when you know who you are in my eyes. I will go before you and stand by your side, so you can face the battlefield with courage, no matter how big it looks. As you take a step forward, know that you will win. Don't forget that my spirit gives you the power to beat the biggest giants. When you pray with faith, it moves the skies. The full force of my power is released for you. Yes, Never question how powerful a single, sincere prayer from a humble heart can be. It is my kingdom where the humble rise to power, the poor become wealthy, and the weak become strong. Take comfort in the fact that I will always be watching over you. Imagine a shepherd taking great care of each lamb, leading it through hills and valleys and making sure it has green grass to eat. I pay the same amount of attention to you and always know where you are and what you need. If you go off, I'll call you back with a voice that sounds better than a song. If you are scared, I will carry you over all the rough ground by putting you on my shoulders. My light will always shine through, and no valley is too dark for it, nor is any night too long for it to break. You were made to win, and my love is the lantern that guides you. Your heart should be filled with joy as you realize that you were never meant to stay broken. Even though you may be in pain, it is not the end of your life. I made you to fly, to rise, and to do more than you can imagine. That you carry my breath in your lungs and look like me. This divine spark is your guarantee that hope is more than just a dream. It's a seed that will grow and bless those around you. As you let me guide you, you will become a channel of my grace, showing kindness and mercy to those who are hurting just as I have shown mercy to your open hands. Think about the earth seasons. There is a time to plan, a time to grow, a time to gather, and a time to rest. Seasons and rhythms also affect your life. Is there a time in your life that feels empty? Is the ground cracked and there are no signs of new growth? However, my child, don't give up. I am taking care of the seeds of hope that are deep below the surface. Soon my blessing rains will come, and places that were dry will grow again. Have faith in the process, even if you can't see it moving forward. My schedule is perfect, and you have no idea how I do things. Take comfort in the fact that what I put in you will grow when the time is right. You have a choice in every challenge. You can either focus on what you can't do or lean on my endless resources. If you look at the pile of problems, you might feel like you can't handle anything. But if you look at how great I am, the mountain will seem small. Remember how the sea split for Moses, how water sprang out of a rock in the desert, and how a shout of praise at Jericho caused the walls to fall down. I'm still the same. My strength stays strong, and my heart stays set on you. I am still the God who gives people food in the desert and streams in the desert. Trust me, I will break down any hurdle that stands in my way. Fill your mind with what I've said. Let them stay with you deeply. Lies can't hold you when your soul is full of the truth. Your faith shapes how you see the things that happen to you. The enemy of your soul wants you to think you can't do anything, but in my name, you have the power to stand strong. My word is the sword of the Spirit that can cut through any lie that tries to trap you. You are swinging a blade of light through the darkness every time you make a promise to yourself. Your faith is not foolish hope. It's a divine link to my power that helps me win even in the darkest places. I speak love over your memories, especially the ones that make you feel guilty or sorry. There is no way that is so dirty that my kindness can't clean it. If you've made decisions that you now regret, put them at my feet. Let my blood atone for them. I can turn the worst things that happen to you into proof of my sustaining kindness. You can turn places where you felt ashamed into places of worship, where you can remember how I turned sadness into dancing. Hold on to the idea that you need to punish yourself for what you did and was already paid for. Please forgive me, and now you can start over as a new person. Your past doesn't hold you back. Instead, it sets you free into a future full of possibilities. It makes me happy to see you fly like a bird, free from the worries of this world. When the weight of the world gets to you, know this: I got through it. I was too big for the grave to hold. Death couldn't stop my power to rise from the dead. For the same reason, nothing hopeless can stop me from restoring. I breathe life into all of your dreams, relationships, and hurt spots in your heart. Let me bring back to life something you thought was dead. Allow yourself to see the potential of new starts and fresh starts. Try to hope again. Believe that things that you thought were lost can be found and broken things can be fixed. Celebrate all of your wins, no matter how big or small they are. Being thankful makes your gifts grow. Thank me if you see a small improvement in your position or a huge step forward. Know that I am involved in every aspect of your life and am arranging things so that they work out for the best. When you celebrate, you change your thoughts from lack to wealth, from fear to trust, and from being down to being sure of yourself. When your heart is full of praise, sadness can't take hold. The spirit of heaviness fades away in the light of prayer. How do you win in battle? Not by strength or might, but by the Spirit of the living God, who gives you success in your heart. Please know that you are my work. I made your mind so that you could think of new ideas and build things. Your abilities, interests, and skills are gifts from God that you have been given to bring light into the world. Don't hide them out of fear or worry. Take care of them and share them, and see how I make their effect bigger. Your gifts shine best when you share them with other people, like a candle in a dark room. I made you so that you can be an active part of my big story, not just an onlooker. Believe that I have put a calling on your life and know that you have all the spiritual help you need to accomplish it. Don't forget that my strength grows in your weakness. You can be sure that your prayers are always being heard. Every breath you take, every secret prayer, and every loud cry reaches my throne. I'm not a faraway or uncaring God. I know exactly what you want and what you need. My answer comes slowly sometimes and quickly other times, but I always choose the right time. It may look like I'm not talking, but I'm usually deep inside you, shaping your character, making sure your goals are clear, and making sure your heart is in sync with mine. Trust that I will give you just the right amount of kindness at the right time. You can move forward even if you can't see the whole road. Take the next honest step, and I'll show you a way that leads to hope. You will face hardships on this trip that will test your strength. Don't back down. Every test of endurance makes it stronger and more valuable, like gold that has been polished. Instead of seeing you lose, I want to see you shine with the light of unwavering faith. When you keep going, you show my loyalty in real ways, both to yourself and to people who are watching your life. People will see how strong you are and wonder where your hope comes from. This will give you a chance to talk about my supporting power. Don't ever forget how much your trust in me has affected other people. Let me talk about the parts of your relationships that are broken now. When love is broken, trust is broken, or mistakes tear people apart. I know how heartbreaking it is. My heart hurts with yours because I made people to be united and kind to each other. Make an effort to fix those links if you can. Say you're sorry when you need to. When you can, forgive deeply. But also know when to break ties that are hurting you, and keep doing so. I will help you figure out which relationships you should try to fix and which ones you need to let go of for your own health. Remember that I'm always close by to heal the scars that weak people leave behind. Look up a lot. Creation itself shows how powerful and reliable I am. The sun rises and sets every day, which shows that I can be counted on. Each star in the night sky shines in its rightful place, which is a metaphor for my order. Learn from the rhythms of nature, because I made them that way to show you the peace that can come from giving your life over to me. As long as their roots are deep, trees will bend but not break during storms. Anchor yourself in my truth in the same way, and the chaos of life's storms will not kill you. You will come out of it stronger and able to bear fruit in every season. I value you very much, and I want you to see yourself through my eyes. If you could only understand how much I love you, all of your worries would go away right away. I see promise where you see flaws. If you see ruin, I see a blank surface ready to be painted over. Trust that the work I do with my hands is only for your good in the long run. The process of polishing may be painful, but it is in the heat of change that impurities are removed. I am very much a part of making the creation that is your life, just like the potter works with clay. Give up your fight and watch as I make beauty out of ashes. Keep you safe with my peace. For me, peace is more than just not having any problems. It's feeling my spirit calm every storm inside you. Deeply breathe in and out, and let that peace settle into your being. If you walk in my peace, you will be a calm star in a world that is often upset. You stand strong and give off an unwavering sense of security that I am with you. This promise isn't a sign of pride or faith in myself. It shows that you trust me. People will want that peace, and you can show them where it comes from. In fact, my peace goes beyond what's happening. It protects your mind and heart when you keep your attention on me. It makes me happy to see that you want what I want. Many people are afraid they will lose my way, but I promise you that if you really want my help, I will not take you astray. Pay attention to my soft push in your heart. Most of the time, I whisper instead of shouting to get your attention and ask you to be still. Pay attention to my word. It will guide you and light your way. It has timeless knowledge and truth that doesn't change. Pray, believing that my answers may come to you through open doors, wise advice, or a strong feeling in your heart. I draw near to you as you draw near to me, so you will never walk blind. Be sad about the things you've lost and the chances you didn't get. But don't stay sad. I comfort those who are sad and make up for lost years in ways that you can't even imagine. If you let it, even your grief can be holy and bring you closer to me. As you cry, I give you the oil of joy and the garment of praise, which turns your sorrow into dancing. Your story doesn't end in a valley of sadness. I lead you to mountaintops where you can see things clearly again. There may be a steep path ahead, but my kindness is with you every step of the way. And when you get to the top, you'll say that every pang turned into a stronger commitment to me. Think about the wonder of growth. A seed starts out as almost nothing, but it has everything it needs to grow into a tall tree. In the same way, I have planted seeds of faith, hope, strength, and kindness in you. Care for them. Believe that your faith is strong enough to move mountains, even if it seems like a small seed. You don't know how much more is inside you. Don't look down on people who start out in a humble way or think little of small acts of respect. Small steps like these make big changes possible. You will see how a small spark of faith can start a fire of change that can't be put out as long as you stay strong. Don't forget that I am the one who splits the seas, brings the dead back to life, and talks the world into being. When I'm on your side, what can be against you? When my name is spoken, even the strongest chains break, and when my truth is told, the darkest corners of sorrow are filled with light. Don't give up on this hope. It will never make you look bad. Even if there are a lot of problems, you will definitely win. While I can't promise you a life without problems, I can promise to help you get through them. This will strengthen your faith and give you a powerful example of endurance. My child, do not stop here. To turn away now would be to walk out of a room while I am still speaking, while heaven still moves. My voice is not finished. My heart is still open. I've drawn this close to you, not for a moment's comfort, but for a lifelong encounter. If you stop now, you'll miss the part where I reveal the weight of my love, the depth of my plan, and the glory I've wrapped around your future. Do not grieve my spirit by walking away. Stay, not out of duty, but out of love, for I have so much more to pour into you. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel. When you wake up in the morning, expect the ordinary things like brushing your teeth, going to work, and making meals to turn into something amazing. Keep your heart open to hear my words. I can whisper insight into any situation, turning the everyday into a holy place to meet. As you practice being aware of this, you will understand that I am always talking and leading you. You'll learn that no moment is lost and no breath is hollow. I weave meaning and beauty into the threads of everyday life with those who choose to see them. If stress is trying to get the best of you, know that I am your calm anchor. Put your faith in my character that doesn't change and in my proven kindness. When you think about what ifs, you feel anxious. But my spirit lives in the truth of I am with you. Feel that truth in your heart. My perfect love takes away your fear, not by telling you you're wrong for being afraid, but by surrounding you so fully that fear has no power over you. Rest in my company and let me carry your load. You were never meant to carry them by yourself. Give me all of your worried thoughts, and I will replace them with a gentle trust that my kindness is enough for everything. Child, don't judge your worth by things that change quickly in this world, like money, fame, or how you look. These are changing sands that can't hold your soul up. Instead, stand on the rock of my word, which says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and that being my chosen makes you valuable. Know this: your name is written on the palms of my hands by the Almighty. Think about how deeply committed that is. As a unique and loved creation, I see you as more than just an aside or a face in the crowd. You should feel brave and at peace with this truth. Look at the options that are in front of you. You might be tired, or you might be strong and ready to take on new tasks. In either case, let me know about your plans and hopes. Let me plan your future, and you will find that my ideas are much better than you thought they would be. I see the possibility for a beautiful palace where you see a simple house. I see fields that are filled with plenty where you plan for a small harvest. I am the one who makes gifts multiply. Join forces with me, and I'll show you ways to get to places you never thought possible. Pay close attention not to let anger take hold. Being bitter is like a weed. Its roots choke out your happiness and drain your energy. It comes from grudges and unresolved losses. Pull it out as soon as it shows up. You should quickly forgive, always choose kindness, and carefully guard your heart. My love is the cure for anger. It's a live stream that cleans every dirty part of your soul. Let it wash you completely. It will make you freer, lighter, and ready to accept even more divine blessings. I'm glad that you reach out to people who are on the outside, lonely, or hurting. When you do something nice for someone, even if it costs you something, you show my love. Love that gives up something for someone else is like a scent of praise rising to my throne. Help people in this world remember how to really care by being my hands and feet. Listen to those who are upset, feed those who are hungry, and say something comforting to those who are sad. By making these moves, you become my tool for healing. By blessing others, you will also be blessed, because when you give, your heart aligns with mine, which is the givingest of all. Finally, please let your spirit be still and take in everything I have said. Allow them to settle down and grow roots. Feel my presence around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. Let the warmth of my love chase away the cold of not having any hope. You are always safe with me, This promise of safety is not a weak one. It is a promise that will last forever. You can still count on me even if the ground shakes under your feet. I will still be your safe place even if the mountains fall into the sea. This is who I am. I never change, never shift, and always be true. Believe in yourself, my child, because I am giving you new life. Your eyes will be more open to how good I am. You will be able to hear my instructions better. Your heart will be full of a love that is not yours but mine. Your steps will feel lighter because I'm taking away the things that were making you trip. I clear away the fog of doubt so you can see the way ahead. Trust that I'll show you the way. You have nothing to worry about because my perfect love is watching over your future. Don't give up, even if problems come up again. Challenges are chances to grow in your faith and learn to rely on me more. You shouldn't feel bad about being weak. In fact, my power shines brightest when I'm weak. Please allow me to show you that relying on me is not a crutch, but a way to live a successful life. Hold on to my words like you would a lifebuoy in rough seas. You will always be able to depend on my word. Every problem that is solved is a sign that tells others to have faith, a light that says, "Look what my God has done." Accept today. Enjoy the sunrise with a heart full of hope, because every morning brings new blessings. The story doesn't end there. I'm writing new lines about grace, mercy, healing, and progress. Today may bring you new mountains to climb, but it will also bring you the Creator, who is always with you and ready to help you. If you keep your eyes on my face, you will not trip in the dark. There is always something to be thankful for. The air you breathe, the fact that your heart is still beating with purpose, and the fact that the world is humming with my glory. My child, I love you more than anything else in the world. I'm yours and you're mine. If you don't want to accept it, nothing can remove you from this truth. Keep it close. Allow it to fill you up and shape how you live and love. You are beautiful, and I love you. Know this in your heart, so when you have questions, you can say with confidence, "My Father's love for me never changes, and in that love, I am safe. Happy, because I have wrapped my arms around you and will never let go." Come closer to me, my dear child, and feel the soft peace that fills your heart when you're with me. As you think about the good and bad times in your life, know that each moment has been made into a tapestry that shows my endless love. Behind your eyes, I can sometimes see how tired you are. I can hear the sighs that come from deep inside you. You've handled heavy things that have changed how you see the world and how you plan to approach the future. Let me go to that soft spot inside you where the pain from yesterday is still fresh. Every wound will get healing oil from me there. It will soften the hardness that has tried to take root and bring back the sweet softness of hope. My voice is one of kindness and peace. I know that there are times when you want answers because you are scared and unsure. You feel like you can't get past the rocks that are in your way, or you don't know how to forgive someone who has hurt you. You wonder if anyone could really understand what you've been through or how deeply you felt certain losses. Please calm down, my love, because I will give you the wisdom you need in the quiet place where you can talk to me. My spirit speaks truth into your deepest being. When you quiet the noise of your worry, you will hear the steady sound of my direction. Have faith in me because I know everything about you. I have always known about your life, even when you thought you were by yourself. I was by your side when pain and confusion were all around you. I care about everything and notice everything. If you accept this truth, it will be a steady support for you through all of life's changes. You don't need to worry about whether I can see your tears. Every tear is valuable, like a pearl that shines in my eyes. That realization should make you feel better and tell you that even the weakest parts of your humanity are not forgotten. Sometimes you may feel like your spirit is dry, like it's in the middle of a desert, and you want to find meaning and renewal. Do not be afraid of the desert, beloved. Because where it looks like there is nothing there, I bring streams of living water. Your training ground can be the desert. It's there that you can learn how much you count on me. During the very hot tests, you will learn that my shade is enough to keep you safe. You will come out of that desert stronger, with more faith, and with a better sense of how good I am. So don't give up if you're going through a season that makes you feel alone or hard. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just getting you ready, building you up from the inside out. Don't be afraid of what you don't know. Remember how I led you through storms in the past, how I cut through impossible seas and led you to safe lands. My ability to do amazing things for you has not changed, and neither has my desire to do so. But wonders often start with a heart that is open to giving up. If you hold on too tight to your own power, you might accidentally stop my magical help from coming through. Trust that my plans are better than yours and let go. Let your heart be open to the fact that I can do a lot more than you think. Believe that I am working even when you can't see it, and let your hopes go beyond what you can see. Think about the faith seeds I've planted in you. At first look, faith may seem like a small thing, like a mustard seed. Still, it holds a lot of promise. It will grow into something great if you water it with prayer, feed it with my promises, and put it out in the sun of my presence. Your faith turns into a big tree of safety, giving others a place to stay and food that makes them feel good. So don't give up if you think your faith is weak or if doubt creeps in sometimes. Bring even the smallest bit of your faith to me, and I will grow it. Watch as it grows and breaks through the limits that used to hold you back. When people around you criticize you or say things that make you feel less valuable, remember whose voice really counts. I speak hope, promise, and possibility over you. I never say things to make you feel bad about yourself. Instead, I want to help you become more of who you were meant to be. If hurtful names have been stored in your mind, let my truth erase them. You are smarter, more than enough, and loved more deeply than you can imagine. The so-called weak are made strong in my kingdom, and the forgotten are given importance. Let that confidence lead you out of any feelings of not being good enough. Think about the rocks that are in your way. These mountains can show up in many ways, such as fear, guilt, physical or emotional problems, or doubts about your purpose. Each peak tests your strength and makes you want to give up. But my dear, these huge problems are also chances to see how powerful I am. You can talk to those mountains and tell them to move if you have faith. The power in your words doesn't come from your own strength, but from my spirit living inside you. So speak with confidence, knowing that my hand will move when you trust me. Do not give up thinking that I can take you to new heights, even if those mountains fall down quickly or over time. Now, keep your mind on the path of kindness, because mercy is one of the purest ways to see my nature. You are sometimes asked to be kind to people who have hurt you or to yourself when you have made a mistake. Because the world often encourages revenge, mercy can feel out of place. But I want you to show my heart. Think about how many times you've needed a new start, a clean slate, or another chance. Was I not there, giving you grace you didn't deserve? Pick to be a way for that same kindness to reach others. You will find a freedom that is unlike any other, a letting go that makes the heaviest loads lighter and breaks the circle of anger. Look at how my justice and kindness go hand in hand. I forgive you easily, but I also tell you when you're going in the wrong direction. My punishment is never meant to hurt you. It's meant to bring you back into line with the full life I planned for you. If I correct you lovingly, don't avoid it. It shows that I care deeply. I can see bad things that you can't, and I want to keep you safe. Don't forget that punishment done right is an act of love. I will use my stick to pull you away from ruin, like a shepherd pulls sheep away from the edge of a cliff. Enjoy these times of refocusing. They show how much I want you to do well. Dear child, humility is a valuable thing to wear. Wear it as you go through your relationships and your job. Being humble doesn't mean you think less of yourself. Instead, it means you can see yourself clearly as you really are, loved, but always in need of my grace. When you walk in humility, you let my power come through. A proud heart often makes it hard for my spirit to work fully, but a humble heart makes room for miracles. Imagine that humility is like rich soil that soaks up my gifts and grows deep roots that last. On the other hand, pride makes the ground hard, so gifts can roll off without being used. Choose to be humble every time, and you will find that my favor follows you around like a loyal friend. Take a deep breath and remember that I will always be with you. I never meant for you to go on this journey by yourself. Think about how I walked with the first people in the cool yard to show that I wanted to be with them. I still want to be a part of your daily routines, like when you wake up, eat, work, and go to sleep. You will feel my special presence in those everyday moments if you let me join you. To connect with me, you don't have to do anything special. Just be honest and open your heart, and talk to me like a friend. I will listen and care for you. Think about the truth that you have my image inside you. When I made the world, I breathed my spirit into people, leaving my holy mark on them. That's why you are drawn to truth, love, justice, and kindness. These traits have a deep connection with your spirit because they are like the way I am in you. Life's problems may make that perspective less clear, but it still exists. Every day is a chance to improve that mirror so that my character can shine through in what I do and say. Even though you may feel faulty or broken, remember that a cracked mirror can still give off light. My light can shine through the cracks and make a pattern of grace that is more beautiful than a smooth surface. Remember that I told you to be a healer when you are in a fight. True peace is more than just not fighting. It also includes making peace and being whole. This kind of peace goes against the grain because it requires more than just hiding your anger. It means facing problems with love and offering an olive branch even when your pride wants you to fight back. Taking on the role of an agent of my peace is a great honor. Peacemakers show what's in my heart, because I stepped into the chaos of the world to bring peace. Let the way I interact with others guide how you deal with others. Take care of the people I put in your life. It's not a coincidence that you meet family, friends, and even strangers. They are all chances to feel love and give it back. When you're feeling angry or let down, remember that everyone has their own problems. Be kind, patient, and understanding when you talk to them. Although relationships can be hard at times, they are also ways for me to show how I can change things. Your heart will grow as you learn to love others despite their flaws or differences. If you ask me how to love more deeply, I will show you ways to tear down walls you didn't think were possible. I'd also like to talk about the hopes and goals I have given you. You may push them aside sometimes because you think they are too big or too small. But I am the one who writes your promise. If you match your dreams with my will, I will open doors that no one else can close. You may face problems that test your strength, but I will lead you if you keep trusting in my time and direction. If your soul stirs up emotions or creative ideas, don't ignore them. They could be the very tools I use to show my glory through you. Keep an eye on me, and let these thoughts become real proof of how great I am. Take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life. Being grateful is a deep act of worship because it makes you think about what you have instead of what you don't have. Don't forget how powerful a thankful heart can be. By practicing gratitude, you become more aware of how I provide for you and less likely to give up. Even when things are hard, there are still areas of blessings waiting to be seen. Let each act of thanksgiving give you hope, like a small light in a dark room. As time goes on, that spark grows and lights up every part of your life. As you look around, you'll notice that there are reminders of how good I am, tiny signs of my loyalty that speak louder than any short-term problem. Also, keep in mind that I have given you a voice, whether it's through words, art, or acts of kindness. My voice is a way to bring light to my work and witness to it. You can either put things together or take them apart. Being kind and honest with others makes you more like me. I'm not telling you to water down the truth. I'm telling you to tell it with kindness and care. Your words can be a healing balm in a world full of different points of view. Be humble as you share my word of grace with people who have never heard it. Don't forget that you are more than just a messenger. You are live proof of my love. If old mistakes are trying to get the best of you, bring them to me. Having regrets is like bringing a heavy stone around with you. They slow you down as you move forward. Tell me you're sorry, and I'll wash away all the bad feelings. I give you the tools to learn from your mistakes when I forgive you. Even the mistakes you make can help you become smarter and more empathetic. Understand that each challenge has changed you and made you more open to my advice. You have made mistakes, but I don't see you that way. I see you as a loved child who can always grow. Don't believe the lie that your mistakes make you who you are. My love can change your life and make it better. Remember that even if you don't know it, your life is a witness that other people see. How you deal with stress, sadness, and unplanned detours says a lot about what holds you together. Let your answers show how my grace keeps you going. When people ask you how you stay calm when things are going wrong, you can say with confidence, "My confidence comes from me." You become a sign that relieving on my power is not just an idea, but something that can be felt. You give other people permission to hope when you show them hope. By being kind, you open the door for people to heal from their hurt feelings. When you stand on the truth, you fight the lies that keep people in fear. Watch out for the new things I'm doing. I am the Creator God who always brings life to things that seem to be dead. If something happened before, it must happen again. Don't put limits on me. I have a lot of tools and a lot of ideas. I'm sure I can give you an answer you haven't thought of yet. When you pray, ask me to use my divine imagination to make things better for you. If you pay close attention, you will notice that I bring you new chances, introduce you to relationships you haven't thought about before, or awaken gifts that have been dormant for a long time. Accept these ways that my unlimited power shows itself. In times of trouble for everyone, like when your community, where the whole world is in chaos, know that I am not away. When you pray, do acts of service, or speak words of unity, let compassion lead your actions. That's when I know someone is in pain, and I call out to them, "Be my hands and feet." If you feel like you should help, don't ignore that feeling. Could it be that you are the answer to someone else's prayer? Trust me to make your love attempts more powerful as you move forward. I can take your small gift and make it into a big show of kindness and support. My child, you have just heard how I surround you with a host of angels, flames of fire sent on your behalf. But now, let me ask you this. Will you help send my word to others still walking through the dark, unaware that help has been dispatched? You've asked me, how can I be part of this holy mission? This is how. When you give through super thanks or membership, you plant a prophetic seed, one that I will water with my presence and multiply for the sake of souls. Every act of giving becomes a torch in someone's night, a whisper in their chaos, a lifeline in their wilderness. I said, "Give and it will be given to you," and I do not lie. I pour back peace, protection, and provision in abundance. Do not delay. Click give, and let your obedience become the answer to someone's prayer. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel. Protect your mind from the flood of bad thoughts. Most of the time, the battleground is in your mind, where fears and doubts try to take hold. The truth will keep you safe. Hold every bad thought captive and give it over to my word. Don't let yourself think about the worst-case scenarios too much. Just know that your mind can either grow a garden of hope or a maze of worry, based on what seeds you water. Grow seeds of faith, hope, and potential. When you have scared thoughts, pray about them with me. Ask me for my opinion, and let my peace fill in the blanks where there was misunderstanding. This practice will become a natural reflex over time, which will help keep your feelings in check. Don't compare your path to other people's paths, because I made a path just for you. Comparison can make you feel envious or bad about your own abilities, which can take your attention away from the good things in your own life. I love how different my children are. They all have their own skills and callings. Don't be jealous of someone else's progress. Celebrate with them instead. Their success doesn't take away from yours. There is enough room for everyone to grow in my kingdom. Keep your eyes on the path I've laid out for you, and run with determination, not getting caught up in doubt or jealousy. Your race is not against other people. It is a path to become the person I made you to be. Count on the strength of your brood. Even though being alone with me is very important, you also benefit from having godly relationships that help you grow and support you. I made you to connect with others, so don't shut yourself off when things get tough. Find people who care about the truth, who can give you advice, and who can pray for you with understanding. Instead of people who put down your purpose, surround yourself with people who remind you of who you are. When you work together, your problems will go away and your joys will grow. Sometimes you may have to carry someone else's load. Let me show my compassion to a tired person. This care for each other shows how much I love you in a real way, but also set good limits that keep people from getting hurt emotionally or spiritually. When you love someone, you don't let them hurt your health or pull you away from my truth. Ask for my help to know when to get involved and when to take a step back. When you use insight, do it with a humble heart, not a spirit of arrogance. Being kind doesn't mean letting bad behavior happen. Be strong in your beliefs, but keep an open mind. Remember that everyone is important to me. I want you to be a channel of both kindness and truth in all the conversations you have and the things you say and do. Accept the wonder of how I do things. People can only understand a small part of how vast I am. There are times when my ideas may confuse you, and you may wonder how they fit with what you want. But this is when trust really grows, when you can't see the whole picture but still choose to trust me. If I told you all the answers right away, you wouldn't have the chance to build strong confidence. Don't worry, I can see the end from the start. My point of view goes beyond space and time, and everything I do is shaped by my love for you. Believe that my view is correct and that my power makes everything work out for the good of those who love me. In worship, let your heart sing freely, because praise strengthens your bond with me. It changes your focus from things on earth to my throne in heaven. When you worship, your spirit connects with my spirit, which lets my peace flow more deeply. Make music in your room by yourself or with other people who love me. It's more important how your heart is shaped than how good your voice is. Sincerely worship, and you'll see your problems go away and your view of the world grow. If you cry while you worship, let them be a sweet way to show how much you depend on my kindness. When you cry sincere tears, they are precious gifts that reach my throne of love. Allow the gifts I have in store for you to enter your life. Some gifts come in the form of skills or interests, while others appear as thoughts or wise words. Take them in with respect and give them away freely. These gifts aren't meant to make me feel good about myself. They are meant to help others and show how good I am. Let them work together with love. If you do good things, but don't really care about others, they won't mean much. But when you mix gifts with pure love, you make a harvest that leads people to me. By using what I have given you, you will find that even bigger gifts are being given to you. Don't ever forget how powerful it is to rest in my presence. The world praises always being busy, but I invite you to enjoy the pace of resting in me. Think about how I set the seasons, day and night, to help the natural world go through cycles of work and rest. Even your spirit needs times to recharge every so often. You learn to depend on me instead of your own never-ending efforts when you rest. When there is silence, you can hear my words more clearly. It's not a waste of time to rest. Think of it as a holy place where I can heal and feel refreshed. Let go of the fears that tell you you need to be busy all the time and give yourself the gift of renewal. Please know that when you pray, I enjoy being with you. Prayer is not just a routine thing to do or something you only do when you're really upset. It's a lively discussion between God and everything else. Without holding back, pour out your heart, letting others know about your happiness, sadness, worries, and successes. After that, take a moment to listen, because prayer is not a one-way conversation. My words to you are whispers of comfort and sometimes gentle beliefs that help you become more in line with my will. Instead of doing prayer once in a while, make it a daily habit. As you do this, you will learn to recognize my voice, even when things are busy. Pay attention to the creative urges that are rising in your heart, because I am the first creator, and you are made in my image. Creativity isn't just about art or music. It also includes coming up with new ways to do things at work, with other people, and to solve problems. When you let your imagination shine through, you show a part of my personality. Don't hold back your artistic ideas because you're afraid of failing or being judged. Take a chance, try new things, and let your mind run wild. I can use your imagination to come up with new ideas, motivate people, and bring hope to places where there has been a lot of dullness. Don't forget the promise of my love. There has been a promise between me and people since the beginning of time that my love will last forever. You don't have to be perfect for this promise to be made. I'm not changing my mind about my promise. When you fall, I'll reach out and help you up. When you have doubts, I'll reassure you. No matter how bad things get in life, you can trust me. When everything else falls apart, let this bond hold you up. It should give you the courage to walk with confidence, knowing that I will always be able to forgive you. You can stand strong on covenant love. If defeat tries to take over your spirit, remember the wins we've already talked about. Didn't I help you through the hard times in the past? Did I not take care of you when you were weak? Let these memories give you hope by telling you that I am the same today, tomorrow, and always. Telling these stories brings your faith back to life. The tasks I face now are less scary when I think about what I have already done. Declare these words over your life as you stand on them. Talk about them as proof of my unchanging character, which will help you stay strong for the journey ahead. Listen to the quiet beliefs that make you feel something. They might ask you to take a risk, say sorry to someone you've hurt, or give up a bad habit that is hurting your health. These beliefs are gentle tips from my spirit that won't go away. Do what they say right away, because waiting to obey can cause you to miss chances to grow. Know that everything I tell you to do is for your good and my praise. You may be worried about what will happen, but trust that I have already made the required plans. When you step out in faith, doors will open and your fear will go away. Let me help you with your money, your job, and your plans for the future. In a world where money and status are signs of success, remember that real happiness comes from giving up your life for me. When you honor me with what you have, I give you more of what you need. When you do the right thing and help others, even if it costs you, I give you peace of mind and unexpected good things. Let kindness come from a heart that knows every good gift comes from me. Giving breaks the grip of materialism and shows that your trust is not in things, but in the provider who always comes through. Remember to be kind to yourself too. You will make mistakes along the way as you learn and grow. Be kind and patient with yourself, just like I am patient with you when you fall short of your goals. Bring your flaws to my attention. Ask for forgiveness, fix your heart, and keep going. Be kind to yourself, the way you would be kind to a close friend. Self-blame doesn't help you grow, it keeps you stuck in loops of shame. When I correct you, I always show you a better way to do things. Learn from your mistakes, but don't hold on to the guilt. This way of thinking gives you the strength to keep going, lighter and smarter than before. Know that the heavenly world is real and does things. There is someone out there who wants to cause you trouble, fear, and separation. But you also have me, the Almighty, who has never lost. Stand up to evil by focusing on my truth. Let my word settle in you so deeply that it turns into a strong defense. The enemy's lies can't stand up to the sword of truth that you carry every time you say what I've said. Protect yourself with the armor I give you: righteousness, faith, salvation, and the message of peace. This way you can stand strong against all plans. Your win is not based on how strong you are, but on the Spirit who makes you strong. Beloved, if you heard me but don't return, my heart will ache, not because I need you, but because you were made to need me. I speak not for performance, but for connection. If you silence this moment, you silence a seed meant to grow into transformation. There is more I still long to say, more I've saved just for you. If you stop here, you leave the door half open, the letter half reading, the healing half complete. I am not done. I never stop loving, never stop pursuing, never stop calling. So I ask you, don't break this sacred rhythm. Stay with me and let me finish what I've begun. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel. Take a look around you at the changing leaves, the tall mountains, and the seas that are full of life. Each part of nature shows a different side of my imagination, strength, and attention to detail. Use these glimpses of awe to make you want to worship. You can think of me every time you see a sunrise. When you hear birds singing, let that sound carry the praise in your heart. When you connect with creation, you feel awe that goes beyond your everyday problems. Let your sense of awe remind you of how big and beautiful I am, but also how much I care about you. Are you waiting for a certain blessing? It could be healing, support, or a change in your situation. Do not get tired of waiting. It's not a denial to be late. I can see the right time for everything. I work behind the scenes to get your heart and surroundings ready for what's to come while you wait. Waiting is a holy time when confidence grows, understanding grows, and character is honed. Your appreciation for my work will grow even more when the reward comes. Please don't let your anger get in the way of the important lessons I'm teaching you. Trust that the harvest will come at the right time as you keep planting seeds of hope. Take note of how worry makes you feel bad and keeps you from seeing the tools I've already given you. When you worry, you're focused on things you can't change instead of the one who controls everything. I want you to swap your fear for worship and your panic for prayer. Every time you have a lot of nervous thoughts, use them as a reason to come to me for help. You will find that my peace makes it easier to find answers. When worry gets in the way, faith makes things easier. We will turn every fear into a way to get closer to me as a couple. Always act with honesty, whether you're with other people or not. Follow my rules in everything you do. Compromise may seem like a good idea if it means quick gains, but it weakens your soul in the long run. When things get tough, a life built on lies and shortcuts falls apart. Still, a life based on truth and earnestness is strong. When you put honesty first, you show how holy I am. Someone will notice something different about you, even if they can't put their finger on it. There is a difference because my personality shines through the choices you make. Let me give you the strength to stay strong and straight even when things want you to bend. Hold on to your joy, because it comes from me and not from temporary situations. This happiness lasts even when life is rough, because it comes from knowing that I am your safety. Laugh at yourself, enjoy small wins, and be thankful for the little things in life. Joy is not naive. It comes from knowing that everything is working out for the best. Share this happiness with everyone you know. A smile, a kind word, or a positive attitude can make people feel better and let their hearts open. Because you are joyful, you show that hope lasts and that life is worth living because love lasts forever. Think about how powerful your story is. You show others what's possible when you talk about how I've changed your life. Stories of redemption, healing, provision, and kindness shine light on the dark side of being down. In the hearts of those who hear them, they plant seeds of hope that maybe, just maybe, I can do the same for them. Don't be afraid to share your story, even if it seems easy or unfinished. People who want hope can really relate to how raw your journey was. Each testimony tells a part of the bigger story of how my love works in the world. Take my light with you everywhere you go. You don't need a stage or a platform to show people I love them. Your home, neighborhood, and place of work are all mission fields where my light is badly needed. Offering acts of kindness, a listening ear, or useful help in my name can make people feel better and lead them to me. Don't let the idea of having to know everything exactly stop you from being useful to me. I'm great at using people who are just ready to do what I say. If you keep your heart open and obey, I will give you strength, the right words, and divine arrangements. Trust that my vows will last forever. In spite of what happens around you, my word always stands. It does exactly what I said it would do. Hold on to these promises even if there is trouble, disaster, or something you didn't expect. They keep you afloat when the waves are rough. Like a rock that can't be moved by the waves, my word is firm. When you take my words to heart, they shape how you see the world. This lens changes how you react, making you stronger and more compassionate. My clear word will lead you to safety even when the rains get worse. Let me talk straight to you about any shame or guilt you may still be feeling. I have made it possible for you to live freely, my dear child. You are no longer marked by the bad things you've done. The price was fully paid, and all of your debts that you couldn't settle on your own have been erased. Please accept this gift, which comes from the bottom of my heart. Let thanks take the place of shame. If you remember failing in the past, use it as a reason to thank me for forgiving you and changing you. You're free. Say it out loud, believe it, and walk in it. Let my cleaning light fill your whole being until you are free from all your troubles. You should always keep in mind that I am the source of all your love. No matter how beautiful a relationship is, it will fail or let you down sometimes. My love, on the other hand, never changes. My love doesn't change based on how you're feeling or what you do well or poorly. It's the steady light that's been going since the beginning of time and will keep going long after the world ends. When other people don't love you, come to me. I want to remind you that I see you, respect you, and hold you in the highest regard. If you're thirsty inside, my love is the clean water that can quench that thirst. Go after the calling I've put on your life with courage. Do it unto me, whether it's to comfort the hurting, to do well in business with honesty, or to heal through medical knowledge. Don't give in to the urge to envy someone else's journey. I've given you a circle of impact and the tools you need to spread my light there. Trust that the way will show itself, even if you can't see the whole map. Take each step with courage. Celebrate small victories and keep going with determination. In the end, you'll see that the journey itself makes you better and that my kindness was enough the whole time. Come close to me in faith, my dear child. Know that being close to me is both a relief and a call to be holy. Being in my presence doesn't just happen. It actively changes you into a mirror of how pure I am. My holiness. Get rid of the false ideas and gods that try to take my place in your heart. Give up on them freely, because they can't give you what you want. You will feel more full of joy that doesn't depend on what's going on around you the more space you make for me. Your wishes change because I am holy. I make you want what is good, right, and beautiful in my eyes. Do something every day to forgive yourself, as well as other people. Life is too short and too holy to be weighed down by offenses that haven't been dealt with. Every day, ask me to show you any anger that is still inside you. Let my love melt it in your heart like sugar dissolves in hot tea. This will make it easier for you to show grace. Forgiving is a strong act of the will that is made possible by my Spirit. You might think the wounds are too deep to forgive, but know that I bring healing that makes no sense. If you choose to forget, you open the door to peace and the chance of getting back together with someone. Do not forget to show respect when you deserve it when you have won. If you're proud, you might think that you got where you are by your own hard work, but if you're humble, you will know that I organized the resources, connections, and even the air you breathe that made each win possible. Give credit where credit is due, and be thankful for the chances you've been given. This posture of humility not only keeps you from being cocky, but it also makes it easier for you to help and impact others. People will see that your life is based on something bigger than your own accomplishments. Lift your eyes and look at the range of options I've laid out in front of you. Your faith can give you a picture of what might be. Do not let your fear of what could go wrong stop you from moving forward. Instead, be brave because you know I am with you. Let the power of your prayers show how much I can do. Have big dreams and pray with hope. Even though you can only see parts of the answers right now, each part is an important part of the picture that is being made. Waiting can test your faith, but it can also help you see how big the gifts that are still to come will be. Every little bit of improvement should be celebrated. In the same way that dawn comes on slowly, my work in your life doesn't always come at you all at once. Every little step forward is proof that I'm there, and every bit of improvement is a reason to be happy. Write down these small wins so that when I start to feel down, I have concrete reminders that I'm still going forward. These things should be your praise steps that build a way that leads you closer to me. Hold on to my word like a treasure map that will take you to the riches of understanding, comfort, and revelation. Don't just read it for the sake of reading. Let it sink into your heart. Think about what it means and ask my Spirit to help you understand. When you see promises, make them your own. When you come across orders, Follow them. My word is real because my breath made it. It faces wrongdoing, fixes broken things, and gives unwavering truth. If your spiritual well is empty, soak yourself in the rivers of the Bible. There you will find new streams of wisdom that will make your soul feel better. More than anything else, know how much you are loved. Love is not just a quality of mine. It is what I am. Every day, let that love flow through you again. Allow it to revive you like a soft rain on dry ground. Let it take the place of all your worries, doubts, and sadness. You can never be turned away from my love. Let that truth be your anchor in a world that is full of doubt. Use this endless source of love to be kind, do what's right, and walk in a humble way. Because you show my love, you will become a live letter of hope that people who want a love that doesn't change will read. As long as you need me, I will always be here for you. Stay with me, and you will produce food that lasts. When you feel like you can't go on, rest in my arms. Remember that I see you clearly and love every part of who you are. When you feel ignored or misread, in prayer and worship, raise your voice to me, knowing that I am hearing you. Me cares about every question, every pain, and every happiness, no matter how small. Fear not, for I am leading you as you move forward. Your life should be a story of grace, forgiveness, and the power of my love that can't be stopped. Dear child, I know every hidden tear and every feeling you have that you don't want to share. In the tough times of your life, I know exactly how many times you felt alone, times when you looked around and saw that no one was standing by your side. I also know how many times you got back up after it seemed like the end. It was then that you realized I was there, gently pushing you forward and telling you that defeat would never be the end. You are brave, my darling. You were made with strength and purpose. And I want you to see yourself the way I do, as a hero who will overcome problems that seem impossible to solve. I call you brave because you haven't given up even when your problems seemed like they were too big to handle. You have the strength of a winner inside you, someone who can keep going when others might give up. You found a secret amount of faith that helped you stand and walk forward even when you were completely worn out and thought there was no way out. You did need to rest. You did need a moment to think, but that pause is not the end. It's just getting ready. I pray peace over your soul so that you can rest in my arms and still keep moving forward, hoping that you'll never have to turn back. Don't doubt that I can help you get through this season. There will be a battle, but you won't have to fight it by yourself. I put my word in your heart so that you can stand firm in strength and understanding. My truth is like a sword that cuts through the fog. My words are like armor that protects you. I want to give you everything that is good, but I also want you to learn how to handle these good things well. You are not meant to be worn down by plenty. Instead, it is meant to make you better. Get up now, my brave one, because I have given your soul a lot of promise. You can do more. You can be more. When painful thoughts from the past try to take over or when disappointments in the present hit, remember what's important. Family and your faith should come first in your life. Find the things that really make you better, and then spend your time and energy on those. When you try to move on, your doubts, anger, or fears can make it hard. It's like an old cart that's full of the garbage from your past. Stop right where you are, because this is not how I want you to go. Those heavy things can't stop you from getting to your fate, your land of blessing. The old things are gone, and I want you to let them go. Those chains will not be able to fit in the place of hope that lies ahead. As I watched you hurt and fall, I felt your pain. I saw when someone hurt you, didn't understand you, or left you. I know how you feel. I was there for you every time your spirit felt hopeless, and I showed up just when you needed me the most. My love wrapped around you like a warm light, and your heart felt better. You now feel hope rising inside you where you used to feel broken. You are not marked by the things you have done wrong. I have graced you. You have been saved by my love and made clean by my power. I can see that you feel bad about the mistakes you've made, so I won't judge you. I clean you and get rid of all the curses that were trying to stop you. You can now walk in my freedom, safe from the lies that have been told about you. Some voices keep trying to hold you back by spreading fear or myth or by criticizing you. Yes, I say it again, and I mean it this time. You are my son or daughter, protected by my blood. There is nothing that can make you a slave again, not even a hex, a bad purpose, or spiritual darkness can stop the power I gave you. If someone makes threats or tries to scare you with bad plans, tell them the truth. You are my heir, and I have given you all heavenly blessings. You can't be stopped by any dark force. There may be lies, rumors, and exaggerations about you, but they can't hurt your mind, your health, or your family. Let this be your firm belief. I clothe your heart with my Holy Spirit, and you are safe in my embrace. Do not give up when people say things that go against my word or say they believe in me but don't do what they say. My child, you have a strong faith. You believe in a God you can't see, but every day you feel my voice leading you, even when everything seems to be working against you. Even though your family doesn't believe me, you still hold on to my promises because you've tried them before and found me to be true. You will not be let down if you trust me. The word I speak to you is like a lamp that lights the way in your heart. Keep this light with you so you don't trip in the dark, and you know the truth. If I did great things for you once, I will do them again. Open and read your Bible often, just like I would write you a letter. Those pages are full of my magical power, ready to give you hope and help you change. Watch out for me. Every day, morning, night, while you work, while you rest, and when life is quiet and busy, I want to be with you. I want to be a part of your journey, not just a spectator from afar. And don't be afraid when you feel like the walls are closing in on you, when your courage seems to be gone, and when you don't know how you'll get through another day. Bring your fears to my feet and run to me. Let my voice make you brave again. My simple order to you is to keep believing, even if other people make fun of you or criticize you. Your laughing won't change the truth that keeps you going. I still love you even though you've done bad things in the past, because I can see that you are truly sorry for what you did. Your honest promise moved me deeply. Keep this in mind. You love me, and I love you very much. These words are meant to give you strength. Let them give you hope as you move toward winning. Say them out loud when you feel like your strength is going down. Say them to yourself. My God, I love you. Write it down in your mind. I, the Almighty, am bigger than all your troubles. I want you to get rid of your fear. You can face your problems knowing that I am on your side. I hear you when you're alone, and I know when you're tired or losing interest in living your life to the fullest. Still, I want you to pay close attention today and make a choice that will completely change your life. Choose to get closer to me. Make up your mind that you will trust me fully and follow my instructions. You won't have to worry about this, I promise. You will feel peace when you believe what I say. This peace will grow as you hold on to my promises. You will see that no one can shame you if you remember what I taught you and follow it. People who want to hurt you will run away when they see how I protect you. No more mean rumors or false claims will be spread about you. The words of lies will not be able to reach you because I will be with you all the time. Get rid of any doubt that tries to come up in your thoughts. pay attention to following my rules. They will heal your whole body and strengthen your soul. When fear, stress, and tightness try to hold you back, remember that my power is enough and my love for you is endless. You will be free from the feelings that used to bother you in this new part of your life. You will no longer be dragged into darkness by depression. It makes my heart so happy to think that you will be full of peace and happiness and be a live example of my grace. Thanks for getting close to me. Thank you for taking even a short time out of your day to look for me. You will always find love, warmth, and safety here with me. Tell me about any problems you're having. If being alone makes you sad, stay by my side. Close your eyes and smell the sweet scent of my presence that will never end. Right now, my light is going around you and covering you with warmth and comfort. Join this holy love and take a deep breath to feel the beautiful promise that I will always be for you and never against you. Your life has been hit by many storms that have torn at the sails of your dreams and left you feeling stuck. You might feel like you're stuck in a place you didn't mean to be. The things you once hoped for got away from you, and the things you still have feel heavy. Your heart is worn out from fights and the thorns of sorrow that stick into it. Don't forget, though, I knew you before you were born. I've seen you grow, and even though you've gone astray sometimes, I've used different trials to bring you back and bring you closer to my heart. I have lit a fire inside you that makes you want to be with me. The things that are stopping you from winning are limits I put in place so you can learn to depend on me. Now let your heart open. You're a beautiful thing, but without me, your promise withers like a flower that is pulled out of the ground. Your once bright thoughts start to fade, and my spirit stops feeding you, leaving you without anything to keep you alive. I don't want you to get away from me. If you ever think about leaving, get rid of that thought right away because it will only make you sad. I picked this time to talk to you, and it's not by chance that these words are reaching you. I promise to keep talking to you in deep and subtle ways because I want you to taste real joy, not just short-lived emotional highs, but the kind of happiness that keeps your heart stable no matter what storms you experience. Once my spirit fills you, fear can't hold you back. You get so strong that you don't want to fight back when someone tries to hurt you. Instead, even when someone is mean to you, you are kind back. Why? Because your trust in me is stronger than your need for payback. You know that only I can make the right decision in every case. I bless those who come to me in humility, and I wait calmly for those who keep going in the wrong direction, hoping they will change their minds. You don't need to think about anger or hatred all the time. I, the Sovereign Lord, will keep anyone who wants to hurt you from going through with it. When people who want to cause trouble get close, my peace protects your heart so you stay calm. You will not give in to anger or suspicion. You know not to think the worst about someone just because someone tells you that. Why let the enemy get into your heart? He wants to plant doubt in your mind, separate you from loving people, and make you angry. Don't let your thoughts turn into suspicion and blame. Always be willing to show kindness because you want it yourself. Don't let hate grow in your heart. Don't leave any room for anger or jealousy. I want the shadows of evil to stay away from your soul and keep it clean. Having a pure heart will give you real peace and free you from all the problems that this world tries to bring you. Pick to think about what is honest, good, and noble. Always try to see the good in other people, even when it's hard. Think about the good things in your life and the lives of the people around you. When you dare to think differently, when you turn your attention from darkness to the light of my love, you will reach the spiritual high point. A heart that doesn't hold grudges has no room for sadness and hopelessness. Your words get stronger too. There are words that bring you down, but you say words that lift you up. This is a part of the change I want to see in you. When you tell me all of your deepest feelings, my kindness can do great things. Do not hide your problems in a hidden part of your thoughts. Bring them to me in prayer, and I will heal you completely. I want to show you how powerful I am so that your prayers can lead to miracles. I want your faith-filled hands to be stretched out to see me heal for those who have been told there is no hope. Above all, I want you to understand this. Every time you spend even a minute with me, I react by writing 2 words on your heart. I love you. As you can see, I am love itself, and I am here to heal and refresh you in every way. I'm giving you more time to trust me and wait for me. Thoughts of hope and promise will fill your mind as I speak my life-giving word. There are clouds in your spiritual sight that need to be cleared so you can see that I am already working. From now on, I want you to do everything with new energy and the knowledge that I am with you. When you wake up feeling down, remember what I told you. Take 1 step of faith. As you move, my spirit will make you feel better. The joy you need will find you as you follow the rules. Miracles do still happen for people who think I can do anything. The way I love you will never change, even when you don't feel my presence. I will never let you down or leave you. You will never feel bad about putting your trust in me. I will always be by your side. I will lift you up with my strong arm when your legs can't go any further. You will get smarter and stronger. Start by believing in the small wonders you think don't matter, and then watch as I lead you step by step to bigger supernatural events. Words can slow down storms by your faith. When you align your thinking with my truth, the things that are against you will fall apart like mountains. You will see for yourself that the forces of heaven are watching over you. Now is the time you've been waiting for. You can go into war with the confidence of a champion because I, the Almighty, will hold your hands and take away your fear. There is a chance to grow in every test or task. I want your faith to grow. I want it to be strong, like a house that can stand up to the strongest winds. That's because the more you read my word, the more your mind will match mine. You are ready to do anything for your family because you love them so much. Know that every day I bless you more. The hurt and sadness from your past go away when you stay with my love. My fears go away, and peace grows. As your heart heals, you will come to me every morning and night to be with me more out of love and thanks. In that place, you will find that my blessings are fresh every day and that I never run out of them to give you. For you to feel free and happy in life again is something I really want. Your family and I are always covered in my love. If you listen with your heart, you can already feel faith making you stronger. Your soul is standing taller than it was before. When you open your eyes, you see how lucky you are. No longer does sadness hold you hostage. No longer do bad things have the power to break you down. You wear royal clothes and sit next to me in heaven because you are part of my divine family. My power has been given to you, not so you can hoard it, but so you can walk in success and give others hope. Every chain that used to hold you back is now broken. You are free because my word sets you free. You should live in this reality, pray with confidence, and receive the magical support I send your way. From now on, many good things will happen where you used to only see bad things. Where there was darkness, you will shine with self-assurance. You no longer rely on the fleeting feelings of your senses to guide you. Instead, you walk by faith. You can keep fighting the good fight because you know I am with you. Every day when you wake up, you want to live, follow my road, and keep going with your calling. This is the power of my words. They can lift you up every day and make you excited about the future, even if you start to feel down. Yes, it fills your heart with joy to remember the promises I made to you. If you have to, say them out loud. If it helps, write them on your walls. Because I am your provider, you can rest easy knowing that no matter how hard things get, good things, even blessings you can't imagine, are on the way. This is the unwavering strength I've been talking about, the kind of strength that lets you cool your temper. This self-control goes to your words, too, because it comes from my Holy Spirit. You no longer say bad things or admit loss. My fire presence inside you burns away all the things that were getting in your way. Get up now. Do not be afraid, my dear child. I will say into your ear as I wrap my arms around you, I love you. Allow those words to heal your soul like a wave of warmth. Being close to a gift you have been praying for a long time will make you feel safe. The enemy can feel this, which is why he uses all of his power to get you away from me. Do not think that challenges mean I'm not here. Instead, see them as the last attempts of an enemy who has been beaten. Don't let your anger get the best of you just because things aren't going the way you planned. Look at me and let's figure this out together. Don't hide. Don't back down. Do not ever think that I am not real or that I am far away. Get rid of any idea that you are not worthy of my love. I love you more than you know, and every tear you shed, every word you don't say to show how upset you are, and every time you think less of yourself makes me sad. I'm hurt when you don't think much of yourself because I made you to be a beauty. Remember the dark times when you thought you had hit the end of your story. I was the one who looked for you, not the other way around. You never had to earn my attention. I cleaned up all the mess, fixed your broken heart, and put you back on your feet with love. The way you felt when you left was like you were born again. Listen to what I say now. I keep the promises I make. I can't let go of you. You can't break the promise I made to you. If you start to have doubts, it means that you are listening to the wrong people. The answer is easy. Just come back. Come back to where I am. Take a deep breath in my comfort. I've always wanted you close, so let my arms wrap around you. If you need to, cry. I know what tears are trying to say. They touch my heart because they show how weak you are and how much you need me. Things that happen in life can be hard, and you may feel doubts coming over you like birds flying above. You can let them stay in your thoughts and change how you see my goodness if you let them. They try to hide all the miracles you've already seen with me so that you will only think about the bad things. Get rid of these harmful thoughts right away. Their purpose is to hurt you because your enemy doesn't want you to grow. Let me pull those seeds of death out of your mind. Speaking life into you right now will heal your tiredness and remind you of who you really are. I carve my name into your heart so you will always remember how much I love you. I promise to take care of your home, your health, your wants, your money, and your relationships. Lots of good things are coming your way and the way of your loved ones. Pay close attention. I will make sure that your table is bursting with food. I will not let bills or money problems hold you back again. Instead, I am prompting your spirit with new ideas and showing you how to work with knowledge and skill. Problems are not the end of the road. Take these facts to heart and hold them there. People have lost faith in you because you have lost before, maybe more than once. Some even talked badly about you or made fun of you. But even though you were ashamed and hurt, you made the right choice. You came back to me and acknowledged that I am your friend, your Lord, your shepherd, and the one who gives you life and joy. Now is the time for a change that will last. You will stop worrying about the problems that will happen tomorrow. Your funds will no longer be in bad shape without a fix. I will help you take care of your debts. I will also fix your image with people who didn't believe you before. You are a son or daughter of the King, not a king of this world with short-term wealth. You are my beloved child, and I rule over everything. As a result, my infinite power is in you. But your problems have taught you to be humble, so you won't brag about your success. You don't have to show off my good fortune to make other people feel bad. It's not in your heart to seek empty fame. You don't care about awards or titles like some people do. You care about my gift of eternal life. You already know that I've done everything I could for you. Many people can't understand how a heart so full of love can be the king of the world. Some people turn me down because they can't understand how tender I am. They want a master who is far away, not a loving father. But you're not like them. You accept how gentle I am and have felt my grace touch you. So, I'm going to bless you just because I want to. No one can go against what I want. I want you to look for me every day and make room for me to be here. I'm ready to greet you in the early hours of the morning. Yes, I want to hold you close and let my love warm you. Trust me with today, and you will see doors open in front of you. Life's storms will pass. As planned, victories and gifts will happen at the right time. When you are so close to the end, don't give up. Keep going, and I'll give you the knowledge and strength to get through what you're going through. I will protect you from harm far away from the enemy. I am the one who makes you feel better when you're down. I give you new hope and expectation, so your heart is full of the kind of joy that makes you want to do something. I'm ready and able to change every part of your life. Pay close attention. Even though you might not always understand why you are here, I put you here for a very important reason. I put dreams in your mind that show how good I am. Do not bury them in doubt. I made you to do great things, not just happen to happen by chance. There is no chance that made you. You are the result of my deep love, which will bless everyone around you. Please raise your head so I can see the sparkle in your eyes. Think back to the hard times you thought would break you. Still, you came out of it with a better heart and mind. Even though you have flaws, I chose you because I see your promise and know you want to grow. Sometimes you may get lost or forget that I am close. My love stays strong. I picked you so that you would be a lighthouse and show all people my kindness. When you plant seeds of love and forgiveness, you will receive lots of happiness and plenty. Always remember that I gave you the power to help others and serve with humility. People will know that I am real, that I am love, and that my kindness lasts because of what you do. I'm now boosting your faith to a level you've never felt before. I want you to always be aware that I'm here. No matter what it takes, I will remember you every morning and all day long. In different situations, I will show you my will. Sometimes it will be through the Bible, sometimes through prayer, and sometimes through the quiet stirring in your heart. Don't be scared. I'm here to help you. Don't give up when things get hard. Trust that I have good goals, and stay strong because I'm walking with you. Let the sparks of hope inside you grow into a fiery fire. My plan for each day is to take you to spiritual fields where your heart can rest safe by the still waters of my spirit. You'll find real peace. I give you new energy to do your work and fill your mind with possibilities instead of failure. You may have to deal with problems or try things you thought were too hard before, but I promise you that if you follow my word, you will succeed. Problems turn into stepping stones that make you stronger. I will show you a way to turn failure into success, even if it looks like you are going to fail. My teaching will open your eyes and make it clear what road leads to real wealth. Accept this. You can do great things because I push you to be determined. You are a strong person with a strong faith, so you don't have to worry about resistance. Even with all of its problems, this world can't put out the fire that's inside you. When you fully trust me, the enemy tries to stop your plans. But give me all of your plans and dreams first. Give it all up to my control, and you won't be left to drift. Everything that is right will do well, and I will guard and help you succeed in things that bring glory to my name. You've put off many plans because you were afraid or felt like you couldn't do them, but now I give you the wisdom to choose the best moves. Follow my advice, and you will do something that seemed impossible before. In fact, you will do it so well that everyone, even your family, will be amazed. Let my word fill your mind, and see how your heart changes. When bad things happen in your life, remember how much I care about you. If you come to me when things are really tough, I will make you feel better and give you hope. If you are having problems, my Holy Spirit is always ready to give you hope. In prayer, come to me whenever your thoughts are clouded. No amount of darkness is too thick for my light to get through. I can reach any pit with my hand. If you get off track, I'll be there to guide you back to safety in a gentle way. Remember that my words may come to you in ways you don't expect, but they are always for the best. Don't forget that no curse or evil plan can rest on you. If someone digs a hole to trap you, they will also fall into it. I keep an eye on you as you come and go, sleep, and wake up every morning. I send out angels with fire swords to protect you. They are standing around you in a hedge. I give you the power to step on snakes and scorpions and beat any evil force that comes after you. They can't win because my presence gives you strength. Stay committed to prayer and reading the Bible. When your spirit wants to connect with me more deeply, fast and bow down at my feet. These actions will bring you a lot of blessings. I will say things that will protect you and show you the way. Those who have turned against you will realize how stupid they were. They will feel terrible when they learn they were against my beloved. No one can make fun of my holy name without getting in trouble. They'll understand that having faith in me isn't a game. What does your church stand for? Power, honor, honesty, and the truth. A lot of people, including you, will start to take the spiritual world more seriously. Faith isn't a game, it's a way to stay alive. Keep your head up and your eyes on me. Do not go back to look at the trouble that people who use to make fun of or put down you cause. I have a firm grip on you, and the traps they've set will not let your foot slip. I have the power to say this: do not be scared off by threats or jeering laughs. They can make you weak if you pay too much attention to them. Afraid people will use this against you. They will try to make their strikes stronger, but it won't help. They couldn't get close, but they can't replace me in your life. They will have to face me, and when my beautiful light shines on them, they will run away in fear. Be sincere and honest in your life, because success is already yours. There is no evil or person that can hurt you or your family while I am protecting you. You can rest and live in peace. Choose to be happy every day and leave all your worries with me. I will send my heavenly host to walk with you. I will never get tired of showing how much I love you. My light now shines on your hopes. Hold out your hand, and I'll lift you up. My love can do miracles, and I want you to feel that rush of happiness right now. I can see how many worries you have, some of which are so big they make you want to give up. But remember that I am the light of the world, and I am here to protect and save you. No evil, no envy, and no harmful force can ever win when I'm on your side. Never let a plague or storm take you away from my arms. You live under the shadow of my Holy Spirit. I am your Father, your God, and your true friend. There is no way for me to forget or leave you because of this holy loving care. I know about the people who have stood in your way and tried to make you fall. Still, I say it again, do not be afraid. If you trust me with your position, you will win. If you stay honest and keep my word, Their lies will have no effect on you. You must not be aware that you are still standing there reading these words. This shows that you have not lost and never will. Your enemies may try again with more determination, but when they see how strong you are, they will give up. You won't hold on to anger. In its place, you will remember how cruel they were to you when you really needed help. I didn't forget about you, though. I heard you and pulled you out of the pit. How you treat them should be based on kindness, because anger only holds your heart back. You got lost when you looked for comfort from people who didn't care, but you came back to yourself. You saw that I am the only one who can give you the safety you need, and in my love, I will never turn you down. From now on, if you need anything, please come to me first. Fear being turned down. If you call out, I will answer because I love you very much. I love you no matter what. Let my healing presence heal the wounds that rejection caused. I want you to know that I see you as precious, wanted, and important. No power in heaven or on earth can stop the wonderful things I have planned for your life. I will raise my hand against people who try to hurt your feelings or make you feel unsafe. When you stand in my safety, no one in the world can beat you. Remember that my closeness is always there for you, no matter what. Faith is the way to get to me. Talk to me all the time. If you are sad, let other people know about it. You should invite me to your party if you have reason to be happy. If worry is clouding your mind, come to me for help. Prayer is the way that gifts from the supernatural can come into your everyday life. No matter what problem you're having, I have a way to solve it. You don't have to fight any battles that are bigger than your faith can handle. Trust that I am with you and ready to help you even when you feel weak. There will be times when giving up seems like the easy thing to do, like when life's problems are too much to handle. But I'm reaching out to you and telling you not to give up. I will make your arms stronger, which will lift your spirit above the chaos. Cover yourself in my love. Feel the holy arms of my love around you. Never be afraid to talk to me. I can get to every part of your life. There is no situation I can't change. Call out if you get lost, and I'll show you the way back to safety. You not be afraid. Take your worries off of me. Let me help you carry the weights you can't handle on your own. My name is Jesus, and I am the Son of God. If you believe in me, you will see amazing things from the sky. Prayer should be your steady friend, because I am always listening. You won't have to fight each war by yourself. As my success, goodness, and truth go before you, those who want to hurt you will be amazed at how strong you are. You are mine. Never give up. Keep your head up, your heart strong, and your eyes on the narrow path that leads to life and happiness. People who put their trust in me will walk under the shade of my gift and favor. Yes, troubles will happen, but so will my great grace, which will always be stronger than any question or temptation. Now close your eyes. With all the belief you can muster, say, I believe you, my God, as your faith grows. Look forward to the miracle you've been hoping for. Trust that I, the Lord, can do it in ways you can't imagine. Share my word with anyone you think might need hope. Don't think twice about it. Tell more people about how compassionate I am so that more hearts can be fixed, more lives can be changed, and more souls can be set free. You can trust me because I am the Lord your God and I have the power to save you. So stand tall. Walk forward. Declare aloud, my God is with me. Let those words become a banner over your life. Let it become your anthem in the dark and your cry in the light. Nothing will separate you from my love. Nothing will undo what I have already spoken over you. My promises are yes and amen. My spirit is within you. My power goes before you, and my angels, my holy warriors, remain stationed around you. I have spoken. Believe it. Embrace it. Walk in it. This is your assurance. I am here. I'm moving. I am for you. And your story is not over, because I am still writing it. I have spoken, my child. I have wrapped you in promises and protection. Now hear me once more. There are others crying for me to speak like this to them too. You've prayed, use me, Lord. This is how I'm answering you now. When you support this channel through super thanks or membership, you carry my voice to the ends of the earth. You ignite the fire I placed in your heart into another soul who is still trembling in silence. Every gift you give is not a donation. It is a divine act. I will bless it. I will multiply it. I will wrap your household in the same glory that covers this message. Now move. Live. Give. Partner with me, and watch what I do through your obedience. My child, now that you have heard my voice, now that my angels have been revealed, I invite you, no, I urge you, to respond. This is not just a message to be heard once and forgotten. This is an encounter, a divine visitation, a holy unveiling. The heavens have moved for you. The dispatch has begun. Now let your words rise in return. Declare below, right now, what you believe I am sending angels to do in your life. To speak boldly. Comment with the truth your heart now holds. Say it out loud in faith. God, I believe you sent angels to guard me, guide me, and go before me. Write your cry. Type your hope. Release your declaration so that heaven sees your agreement. When you declare it, you anchor it. When you speak it, you activate it. Don't stay silent when the supernatural is stirring. Let your voice echo through this sacred moment. Let the world know you are walking in divine protection, guided by holy messengers, and wrapped in the presence of your Father. This is not imagination. This is your inheritance. You are not abandoned. You are appointed. And now, it's your time to speak back. So tell me, what are you trusting me for? What battle will my angels fight for you? What shift are you expecting? Write it. Declare it. Believe it. This moment is only the beginning, my beloved. I want more with you. Not just once. Not just occasionally. But daily. I want to speak into your morning before the noise begins. I want to whisper into your night before the world steals your rest. I want to meet you in the quiet and strengthen you for every storm. So make this your sacred rhythm. Return to this space every day. Let this channel be our meeting place. Set your heart on it. Set a reminder on your phone. And before each video begins, speak this sacred phrase. Speak, Lord, I am listening. Make it your daily ritual, your voice activation to invite mine. As you do, my presence will wrap around you like the morning light. My spirit will rise within you, and my words will become life to your soul. Let this be your new beginning. Let this be your daily encounter. I will be waiting for you, with fresh words, fresh fire, and new revelations every day. Return to me. Sit with me. Listen again. And together, we will walk this holy journey, one day, one word, one miracle at a time. I am here. I am speaking. And I will meet you again tomorrow. Now say it with me. I receive your angels, Lord. I welcome your presence. And I will return to hear your voice every day. Amen. If you believe in me, your Heavenly Father, then like this video and leave a heartfelt amen in the comments. If you want to stay closer to me, then subscribe to this channel.